Hey, good afternoon. It's Jeff here again. I'm doing an update video to this foreclosure home that we had bought last week. So we did a video just kind of doing the walkthrough of the first time getting in the house with the locksmith, because we bought the house sight unseen. Story is we've been looking at we always look at real estate. We have some real estate. We do real estate investing. But we've never bought a house from the sheriff's auction. So there was one last Tuesday, the first Tuesday in December, I believe it was, of 2023. Got everything ready with the bank, drove by the house on the way to the sheriff's office. I personally didn't do any research on it or anything like that. Carmen did some background stuff on it and ran numbers and things like that. So she knew what she was prepared to do, but we hadn't seen the inside of the house. Like I said, we just drove by the house on the way to the sheriff's auction, and we ended up winning the house at auction. And we're not slumlords by any means. The properties we do have, we maintain, we keep nice, things like that. But the issue with this is, I shouldn't say issue, but we own a construction business and we're going into winter time, so we're always looking for different avenues or different methods of keeping our people working all winter long. So having a project like this, you know, depending on how much work a house actually needs when you buy it, it might need very little or it might need a lot, but this one actually needs a lot. So, and we're pretty busy right now. We're still booked out, at least as of right now. We probably have at least 6 to 8 weeks worth of work ahead of us to do. Plus we have our new office we are building right now, new shop we're renovating, or the building we're updating for an office, and then the shop we built, we're planning on moving in that here in the next 3 to 4 weeks. So once we get into that building, we will start focusing on this house. But just want to give an update where we're at from the video from last week. Show you some of this. This is we've already got the carpet ripped out. We know for sure, you know, in here we're just gonna paint, fix the ceiling fan, cords are missing, pull the carpet out, fix the closet doors up, fix up some trim. All the windows in this house have been replaced, so the new vinyl windows, just everything's kind of in beat up condition. Rip out some of this laminated floor, fix that patch there. Most of this main floor of this house had the sheetrock updated. This was a flood house in 2008. It will be behind the flood wall for the next year or so once that's all done. But the house was completely, main level of this house was completely redone. Had new electrical service, new gas service to the house, all new electrical inside, all new plumbing inside. I should say not all new plumbing, but like all the water lines and stuff were updated to copper and PEX. Flooring, sheetrock, pretty much everything was done to make this house livable and nice after the flood. And in 2019, which you can see the pictures online, it shows this house was last sold, and it was really nice. It was painted well, it was kept up, nice carpet, and then the last person that bought it obviously did not take care of it at all. They destroyed it, didn't make their payments, squatted here, excuse me, didn't pay the bank, etc., etc. So, and now we have it. So our job is, and our plan is, to make, you know, good quality places for people to live and good, habitable, clean, working spaces. The property we do own, we take care of. Everything works. You know, if there's issues, we fix them. We don't dick around. We move on with life. So, in the kitchen here, they had some plumbing issues. I don't think there's any plumbing leaking, but I think that there was an overflow toilet a couple times, and it sat and got mushy. They pulled it down. They had plastic over all this. Same thing here. Pretty sure the shower, like the subfloor or anything, isn't rotten. It's just a sheetrock got wet, so I think they've overflowed the shower and the toilet too many times, and that's what happens when you don't take care of your stuff. You just abuse everything. So we got to put a new ceiling in the kitchen. I'm really loving the gold light fixture. We'll have to save that. Probably not, actually. Stackable washer and dryer. The dryer unit is completely froze up. I don't even know if it's worth fixing. We'll probably get it out of here, maybe take it to our shop, and we might peek at it. Otherwise, we'll just take that to the scrap yard. They had a temporary dryer set up in here. That's actually not a dishwasher, it's a dryer. That's a good hint that the dryer does not work. This bathroom here, it's a full bathroom, but it is in really bad shape. The caulking on the tub has just been destroyed. I mean, somebody had a can of spray foam and it was just spray foaming stuff. Floor is soft, not insulated well. They have heat tape on the water lines below, so we're gonna gut this bathroom. And I don't really know for sure what we're gonna do, if we're just gonna do a half bath or try to squeeze a shower back in here, because it's only like 5 by 5 at the most, so it's a pretty small space. That is still, we're still indecisive on that. We've got so much going on right now. It's hard to keep track of everything we've got, so I shouldn't say it like that, but just we don't have time to focus on it right now. So we're gonna just kind of get cleaned up, tear some stuff out, get stuff ready for the plumber, electrician, etc. And until we can get our guys in here and start doing clean up, sheetrock, and things like that. So we are gonna pull the rest of the ceiling down the kitchen. That hole there, we're gonna have the plumber replace this main 4-inch cast line. Probably gonna do an update to PVC, open up the closet wall behind the kitchen, open up that wall, just replace the whole stack. The stack in the basement is a 4-inch cast iron, original, and it's cracked. It's got like a 4-inch crack in it, so I'm assuming the crack goes farther up the wall. I can run downstairs and show you that real quick. I haven't seen it. I've seen cracked and cast before, but I haven't seen one that long. It's pretty substantial, so every time you flush the toilet, it leaks. So like there's a all new service. Everything in this house has been rewired, which is nice because it's an older home. It's got probably a year-old power vent water heater, which is super awesome. Furnace is in good shape. Just brought over a box of filters now. We always make sure we have filters that are properties. This is going to be a rental, so we'll make sure we leave filters here. But anyways, here's the crack in the cast iron. Goes all the way up, and plumber thinks it goes up inside the floor. So we're going to replace all this, get this updated, make it right, make it last another 100 years hopefully. So the basement's pretty decent. All the ductwork's been updated. The basement doesn't look like it's wet. They had stuff stored on the floor, which is usually a good sign. There's a lot of indicators of these houses. I look at real estate a lot. I've owned a lot over my life. I'm not like thousands of houses, but we've owned quite a few, and you start paying attention to things like somebody asked me how we knew for sure if the people were moved out of this house, and we took possession of it. Well, there wasn't a TV, there was no phone chargers, there was no fresh food, there was no valuables that indicate that somebody was still living here. So there's little things like that. Kind of people that destroy houses like this would probably have a TV and cell phone chargers at least, because that's probably the only thing important to them in their lives, and obviously with the kind of mess they left in this place. But carpet's ripped off the stairs. Got some squeaks we gotta take care of. Get some screws in there. The bathroom up here. Toilet's eligible. Floor in here is actually really nice. We're gonna pull a vanity, put a good vanity on there. Not something so horrible. Other than that, maybe update some electrical devices in here and put a new exhaust fan in. Paint. We're probably gonna rip the shower surround out. It is pretty bad shape. Caulking around there is pretty bad, and the drain looks like somebody did some repairs to the drain, so we're just not gonna take a chance with that. Just put a new shower unit door on there, make it nice setup. Got a lot of work to these doors. All these bedroom doors in here are just, my guess is somebody destroyed the original doors that were in the house and like just put some hollow cores on there, didn't know what they were doing. So, and this is the kind of workmanship they did to make the doors work, which is really, really bad. Some of these cold air returns, were filled with spray foam and blue painter's tape. So I don't know if they're actually returns or not, because it's, the ductwork obviously has been updated. was updated '08, so it didn't look like they tied into the old stuff and the floors down in the basement. So other than the supply room, so we'll check that out a little further. But like these bedrooms, the ceilings are decent. Throw some paint on the ceilings, paint up the trim. Also, besides spray foam, somebody had a staple gun. Must have been a teenage kid or something, but they put staples freaking everywhere. Staples and screws, and I don't know, there's just a lot of tedious repairs. It's not even a lot of big stuff, like I said, it's just a lot of tedious, stupid stuff. Replacing doors and fixing jams and matching up this old, the old pediment trim. I like the old trim. We're gonna leave the old trim in place and just paint it up, but like the pediment trim in here is, the molding was busted off and they used silicone. So if you know anything about construction, you know that if you put silicone on woodwork, it's gonna really piss somebody off because you can't paint it anymore. So to figure that out. These rooms up here are actually decent size. There's a nice closet in this bedroom. Like I said, new windows. All the screens are mostly intact, which is a big surprise. I think there's one broken window, and maybe one or two tore screens. But again, there's another vent down there that somebody just absolutely annihilated with spray foam. I just don't understand. So we got the heat vents there. We'll need new smoke detectors. Yeah, the room's a decent size actually, so big closet there. We'll have to figure out some doors for this room. We have to open up this wall to get that cast iron stack replaced with PVC. We'll probably just go right out the roof because the attic has a walk-up attic, which is cool. So we can just put a new stack in. Just poke it right out the roof, easy, and have the roofer patch that in. There's some roof damage. Again, somebody sprayed some spray foam up the old the roof, the old 1x4 roof slats. Was resheeted after, I don't know if it was after the dredge or what, but it's all been resheeted. But somebody decided to put spray foam up the attic where the old slats were underneath the OSB, and bulged out the shingles. I don't know, people are just crazy. You got a handrail here for the stairs. It's just kind of floating in midair. I don't know, it'll be a nice house. It's technically a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. It's a 1,200 square feet. It's just a lot of little stupid stuff we have to fix up. But I wanted to kind of give an update where we're at with that since the walkthrough, and we got all the junk out of here. There wasn't really anything salvageable here. It was left behind. It was just somebody that had to leave. They left their junk behind. No TV, no valuables. Did salvage a box of food. We went through all the dates on those, make sure they weren't expired, and we're going to take those to a food pantry here this coming week. That's kind of it. Smoke detector's missing, battery's dead, fans are all saggy, cords are all goofy. Just no maintenance, you know. This gas stove has a broken, I already looked into this. 3 of the burners work. This burner here, the burner tube inside, or the gas tube behind the control is busted off. So, and actually there's some mouse poop underneath there. So we're just actually gonna get rid of the stove completely and put a new one in. You know, something safe, works good, reliable for the next person that we get in this house. The refrigerator is working. It was completely covered in stickers. We got most of the stickers off, but it should clean up nice. Ordered a door handle for it, for the freezer door. Left some Asian Zing, some Franks, some Worcestershire sauce. But we'll clean that up. It'll be a nice fridge. It's nice to have at least something that's decent we can salvage for use. But I think we paid decent for the house. Even after we put money into it, get it working again, it'll still be a decent buy. So that's all I got. We'll get some new carpet in here too. It'll look nice. We'll show updates as we go through every few weeks. But like I said, we probably won't be in here for at least a few weeks doing anything unless we have some afternoons or something we can break away to get over here and open up walls and stuff for the mechanicals to get fixed up. But all right, thanks for watching. Have a good afternoon.